It's been a minute.
I
Guys.
know.
Hi, welcome back. I was listening to other podcasts and I realized that we never introduce ourselves. We just get into it and we never say hi, I'm Kim, or
that's so
hi, I'm
true.
Miranda. And so I wonder if there's anybody that doesn't know our names. They just know our voices.
Well, my name's Miranda.
And I'm Kimberly. Maybe for the next episodes, I'll put our name
Oh,
on the bottom or
okay.
something, because I was just listening to podcasts and I was like, wait, I don't think me and Miranda do that. We don't introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
And I bet that's I don't know, not
maybe it's jarring for someone.
No one really cares, but I was just I wonder if people don't know who is who, and
True.
they only know our voices if they only listen to the podcast.
True.
I know, isn't that crazy? But speaking of podcasts, we got our Spotify Wrapped, but for the podcast.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
So-
but I think I got one last time for the old podcast that I used to have.
Oh,
And I forgot that they do that. But yeah, we got our stats back and it was so cool to see, because I feel our numbers are pretty small. Not that that's a good or bad thing, but it is what it is. We're growing the podcast, so it's not going to be an overnight success. But just looking at it, I was like, oh, wow, this is actually kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there was 8 people that had our podcast on their top 5, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And there was also one, I think it said we were the top, in the top 15 of video podcasts on Spotify specifically. And that's kind of a crazy number.
Well,
so that really
podcasts do not do video. So the fact that we
Yes.
jumped on that from the get-go basically was a really smart move.
Well, and I think what people do is they'll upload it on YouTube, but they don't upload it on Spotify.
Oh.
So I think that's the reason why. But just seeing that number, I was like, wait, what? That's so wild. And there's so many more stats. Hold on. I didn't think I was going to bring this up, but I got another notification from the Wrap for creators this morning, and they sent me a link of our, I guess, awards. I don't know what you would call it, but one of our awards was a 2025 marathon show, and it says fans listen to you for longer than 87% of other shows.
That's so encouraging.
Yeah, okay. And the next one is a 2025 instant hit show. Your debut season was more popular than 92% of other new shows, which is crazy.
That's on consistency, I think.
It's wild. And then our third one was a 2025 most shared show. You received more shares than 83% of other shows.
Ooh.
So that was pretty cool to see all the analytics and everything. Because last week I was in my luteal phase and I was like, what am I doing with my life? Do we even need the podcast? I was just going through it, of course. But again, it was my luteal phase. We're going into a new year. So I was just overthinking everything. Of course. And I was just going through it, honestly. But yeah, I was just oh my gosh, what are we doing? Is this even the right thing? And then we got the Wrap for creators. And I was like, oh, okay. This is a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Well, I think all of the stats point to, even though our audience is very small, it's the right audience.
Yeah.
And so it's our people are finding us. And I think I would take that over a big audience or just people who weren't for us, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I was just really proud of us because we had been consistent and we've missed a few weeks, and I guess we can go into why we skipped the last 2 weeks. But yeah, just seeing the Wrap for creators, I was like, okay, there is a reason why we're doing this. We should keep going. Most people quit their first year.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's okay. We're good. And yeah, so I was just overthinking everything. And then I was like, does Miranda even want to do this still? I was just literally.
I had no idea you were
No, and
it's
not.
It was just existential crisis mode.
It was. And also I was in my luteal phase, which that always happens during my luteal phase. I always have one day where I'm just overthinking everything. And it was just one of those weeks. Well, honestly, it was just one day, and then I woke up and I was like, this is fine. Like I was just overthinking that one day, but that's what the luteal phase will do to you.
Seriously.
It's just, I don't know, just one of those.
It's rude.
It is so rude. But anyway, so we skipped the last 2 weeks. Well, the first week, it was going to be Thanksgiving. So we're like, you know what? Who's going to listen? Like, honestly, like I wouldn't. And especially to like educational podcasts, like no one really, whatever. So we were going to miss Thanksgiving week and then we're going to come back on. But something so sad and traumatic happened to me on Thanksgiving. And I lost my like almost like 9-year-old dog that I've had since like college. And she was like my child. Like me and Avery are like millennial parents. Like we had 2 dogs and they were like our kids. And so that was like super sad. And I don't want to get too much into it because I will start crying and I don't want to cry on the internet just yet. It's too soon.
It's too soon.
But anyway, so that's why we skipped the next week just to have like, I don't know, just a week. But anyways, yeah, so that's why we skipped those 2 weeks. So sorry about that, but I hope you're joining us now. And the rest of the year will be pretty educational, I think.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into like more education for the next few weeks. And this week will just be kind of like a catch up because I haven't seen Miranda or really talked to you in like 2.5 weeks,
2
like
weeks,
almost a month. I feel like it feels like that.
Feels very weird after like seeing you like consistently for a year. So
yeah. So it's just been a lot, but yeah, it's just crazy that we're about to enter a new year. I'm like, what?
I know. How are you feeling about it? Like,
I feel good. I always love the energy of like a new year.
Me too.
I always love the energy. And despite what people say where they're like, oh my gosh, New Year's resolutions, whatever, they don't like it. But I like the energy that a new year brings.
I do too. I think it's nice as a wedding photographer to have your new year like start in slow season.
Yes.
So it feels like you're just coming off of a busy season and like you're preparing for the next season. So I've always loved it because of that.
Yeah, me too. You have like a lot more time to do other things rather than just like edit and shoot.
Right.
So it's nice to just like sit down and like bunker up and start doing things that you don't really have time to do during the busy season. But yeah, I'm excited for the next few episodes. I think they'll be really good and educational. And the last episode of the year, I can't remember if I think it will go out in like January 2nd because we'll film December something and it'll just be like a New Year's, like what we did, goal setting, things like that.
I love reflecting.
Yeah.
Give me a reflection moment.
I know. So that'll be a good one for like the start of the new year. And yeah, I'm just excited for the new year. I love the energy. I don't know why people get so mad about people like wanting to better themselves, but
I don't know. It's just projection.
Yeah, it always is. It always is. So no, I'm really excited for the new year. I'm just like, what the heck? How is it already
over? Seriously. Exactly.
And the new year means that we've been doing the podcast for a year.
Yeah.
Which is so wild. I don't know. Not that I didn't think we were going to do it, but it was kind of hard to believe. I'm not going to lie.
Seriously, like if you would have told us a year, like our versions of ourselves a year ago, that we would have been doing a podcast for a year, I would have been like, what?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Who?
Where? Why? Yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, again, I'm just really proud of ourselves for being semi-consistent and doing it and not letting other photographers on the internet like kick us off the internet, if that makes sense. Like, I'm glad that we're in a good mental state to where we don't take everything as like a what's it called? Like personal attack on us and like what we do. Because probably like a year or two ago, I would have been like, oh, okay, then I will shut up. I won't post anything anymore. You don't have to see it. Oh my gosh. But I think that's just an issue with the internet itself. Because I've been hearing from like a lot of content creators, like how people on the internet are just very mean and just like take it personally when it's not personal to them at all. And yeah, I mean, that's how you get the views, I guess, is when people disagree, especially photographers. Like, for some reason, my FYP page on TikTok is a lot of photography stuff. I'm trying to get away from it. I don't know what happened. I used to not get any photography stuff, and now I do. I'm trying to get out of it because I don't want to be on it. Like, I don't want to, but I guess I don't know. I guess I'll watch like one in full, and then it's like, oh, you love photography, so here you go. And I'm like, no, get me off of here. I don't want to hear anything. Wait, where was I going with that? Oh, where I'll like see photographers post something like a workflow they do or literally anything that they do, and someone in the comments is like, oh, well, I wouldn't do it that way, or like, oh, people are going to take advantage of you, or like, there's just always those people, and I'm like, okay, so it's not just us, it literally happens to everyone.
Yeah.
And I don't know why people take it so personally. All you have to do is scroll away and not comment, but it is whatever. It is what it is. But anyways, how was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was pretty chill. It was the first time that I've ever hosted.
Yes. How was it? What'd you make?
Well, I didn't make anything, but I made the table.
You just hosted. Yeah.
Yeah.
You made everything look good.
I made it look good, and then everyone else cooked.
That's so funny. I'm surprised because you're like, I feel like you're a really good cook. Like, you like to cook.
Yes, but also I know my company.
Yeah.
I feel like, and my kitchen is very small, and I knew I didn't want to be like in the mix of everything.
Yeah, yes.
So yeah, I hosted Thanksgiving for the first time. First time really ever hosting anything, and I was obsessed with it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yay.
And so we hosted Ian's parents for Thanksgiving. And
Okay.
so I texted my mom and I said, for Christmas dinner, I'm hosting my parents.
Ooh, okay.
So it'll be a double whammy of us hosting this year, but I'm really excited.
Oh my gosh. Okay. What did y'all eat?
Oh, we had turkey, sweet potato casserole, which is my favorite.
Ooh, I haven't had that in so long.
Really? I love sweet potatoes. Are you on the Courtney Cook side of TikTok?
I am not.
Okay.
Who is that?
You wouldn't know. She's just like a English teacher, but she films her eating her like lunches every day.
Oh,
And
okay.
she eats like very weird like English food. I don't know, but she eats a sweet potato and she stuffs it with cheese.
Oh,
and I've
yum. Okay.
I've been obsessed. They're so good.
I do like sweet potatoes, but I don't think I've ever had like a sweet potato, baked potato.
Yeah, they're just like
sweet
baked,
potato,
and then she just shoves a bunch of cheese in it.
Okay,
So good.
Why not?
Yeah. So we had sweet potato casserole. What else did we have? We had like the main like Thanksgiving. We had rolls, of course.
Oh, yes, love
stuffing.
Okay,
we had everything.
Yeah. Okay.
And pie.
Yeah.
We had pie.
Yeah. I loved watching your TikToks of you making like the florals and the tablescape and everything. Yeah, it was so cute.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the florals for your arrangement?
Trader Joe's.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Trader Joe's is always a good place.
Well,
I love Central Market too. They always have really good florals there. They're quite expensive, but they have like really good ones there.
That's why I went to Trader Joe's because I knew it would be really cheap.
Yeah.
But I went on a day where like everyone and their mom went to Trader Joe's for flowers. And so I really had to pick through like the bottom of the buckets.
But it turned out good, I think. Did you love it?
I did. So
like the process?
So I made the arrangement 2 days before Thanksgiving because I was like, that's when I was going to Trader Joe's. I wasn't going to go out the day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And so I made it, and then I put the arrangement next to a window because I had to clear off the table and I forgot about it. And then I woke up on Thanksgiving morning and my flowers were like dead. And I like cried. Literally,
what?
I literally cried because I worked so hard. And Ian was like, it's okay. Like, just put water in it and they'll perk back up. I was like, whatever. They're not going to. Everyththing's ruined. I put water in it
Thanksgiving is ruined.
And they perked right back up.
Of course. They were just needing some water.
Yeah.
Aww.
So don't bring water.
That's so funny. Yeah, I guess if it was by the window.
Yeah. Because it got cold. And
so
I was just like distraught because I was like, my first time hosting and the flowers are dead.
I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh, yeah, that would. And it was a big arrangement too.
It was.
Like, it wasn't like a tiny little like floral.
And so the Thanksgiving was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been changing the water every day.
Okay.
And my flowers are still alive.
No way.
Yes.
Okay, see?
So I like
Miranda thought I was like a floral like magician or something, like a wizard. Because I feel like my flowers usually last like 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I just told her like what I do. I almost like every day, if not every other day, I'll dump the water out and put new water in. And sometimes I'll snip the bottom of the florals. Just, I don't know. I don't know if I heard that somewhere. I don't know. I just do it. And that's what's been helping my florals stay alive. So
I did that. And I made like 3 like smaller arrangements out of the
I
big
love
one.
it.
So they're still alive.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I made a floral arrangement too because we're friends with Taylor, who is a florist, and we, me and my sister asked her like, hey, whenever you go to like their like floral warehouse or wherever they buy florals, like, can you get us some and we'll pay you for them? And she just gave us a bunch of extra florals that she had for events, which is so nice. And we really only needed like 10 like floral stems because we were just doing like what they called like bud vases on the table, and she gave us way more than that, and I was not prepared for it. And so I was like, I don't even know how to make this arrangement, but I'm just gonna try. And thankfully I did have like a vase that would fit all of them because it was a lot of florals. Like it was so many. I was like, I'm just gonna have to make one big one. And so I ended up making a floral arrangement too. But I wish I would have recorded it, but I was going through it that week too because my parents were coming in town. I was trying to clean. I had 2 dogs that I had to clean up for. It was just a lot. So, but yeah, it turned out really good too. I was just like, so proud of us for doing the floral arrangements, because we've been seeing that a lot on TikTok too. People making floral arrangements. So, anyways, what else? What else have we missed? What have you done these past 2?
Well, okay, so I started my period on the super full moon.
Ooh, okay. Whoa, that's witchy.
Which was like last weekend. Yeah, it was so witchy. And apparently like that energy, well, it's called like a red witch if you like bleed on the full moon.
Oh.
And apparently like the super full moon at the last full moon of the year, which is the super full moon, and if you bleed then you're like a super red witch.
Whoa.
And I was like, okay, I'm feeling
harnessing
myself.
The powers.
Yes. And apparently the whole energy of this one was like getting rid of things that don't serve you.
Okay.
So I went on a huge decluttering spree.
Whoa.
Yes. And I started in the bathroom.
Okay.
I decluttered everything in my bathroom, all my products that I wasn't using, like even under the sink, everything. And then I did my closet, and then I did my kitchen.
Wow.
And so I've just been like going to Goodwill every day, like dumping off my donations.
No, I love that. I love that. I love doing that. I'm like all for it, like just cleaning.
And it feels so good, like going into the new year, like only having what I need. And yeah, just everything feels so clean and new, and like I can breathe.
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. No, that's so nice. Yeah, I need to do something like that. And it's good that you did it per room too.
Yeah.
I feel like you can kind of get overwhelmed with the whole house.
Yeah.
It's just like, ooh, maybe let me just start off with one room. The bathroom is such a good one because I know for sure I have so much in there that I do not use and haven't used, and a lot of products that are probably in there that I don't use at all. Ugh.
Like even like expired makeup.
Yes.
That I had,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's such a good idea for the new year too.
And coincidentally with this, like, you know, getting rid of things that don't serve you full moon, my TikTok For You page has been all about Project Pan. Have you seen that?
Project what?
Project Pan. P-A-N.
No.
Well, it's basically like a mass decluttering thing.
Oh, okay.
That was
I had
like
no idea.
Coincidental to the full moon stuff. So, I mean, people on there are extreme, which I'm not that extreme. They will like take off like labels of things, like everything looks like organized and clean aesthetic. But I'm always like, wait, if you take the label off, how do you know like you might be putting lotion like on when you're trying to reach for your face wash?
That's too much sometimes. Yeah, stuff like that. I'm like, that's too aesthetic, and I don't know if I'm there or ever will be. Honestly, I'm just not that clean, to be honest. So I just couldn't do it. But okay, yeah, nice. I need to do that. Maybe I should do that before the new year. Because you're right. It just feels so good when you have like a clean house and you're waking up like New Year's Day and it's just like, okay, I don't have to do really anything. I've already done it.
Exactly.
Like I don't need to do it on the 1st. You can do it whenever.
I feel like I always start like New Year tradition things in December.
Okay,
because I'm always like too eager. Like I can't wait till January 1st.
Yes.
Like I gotta start now.
Yes, I know. And sometimes you just get that bug, like, and you just, that's all you can think about.
Yeah.
And that's all you want to do. I've been there before. I did declutter a little bit because my parents were coming into town, but it was mainly the kitchen. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to clean things out. Because sometimes like you won't think it's like dirty or it's something that you just see every day. And so you're not really like thinking twice about it. But then when you put it in the perspective of someone coming over, you're like, oh, yeah, that's dirty.
Yes.
Or like that shouldn't be there, or, you know, all those things. So, oh my gosh, I don't know how people host all the time because I was getting stressed out. And it wasn't even like, it didn't even need to be that clean. Like my parents were not going to like say anything, but
I know it was just Ian's parents that we were having over, but I was like, this is my one time to shine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I do, you know, me, you, and my sister, we love a theme and we love like doing things like that. So I was thinking about like how many things we can do next year, where maybe next year, I don't know when our podcast anniversary date is, but I was thinking like we should do like a little, not party, but just like a little get together or something.
We should. Yeah. I think it's like the 17th or something.
Something like that. Like at the end of the January, I think it'd be fun to do something because not everyone's like super busy around that time. So I think it'd be fun to like host something and do a little something. I don't know. I was just thinking about that.
We should. Yeah. Because now that I've hosted once, I'm like, how can I want to host we got Catan.
Oh my God.
And we played
right?
Catan, whatever it's called. We played with Ian's parents.
Okay. How did you like it?
So we went to on Black Friday, actually. We went to like our local game store, and they were all out of like all of the regular ones.
Okay.
So we had to get the city one. I forget what it's called.
Oh, okay.
It's like a purple box. But it's so fun, and guess what? I won.
What?
I won.
Oh my gosh, Miranda,
Yes.
that's amazing.
Yes.
No, that's so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was scared if you weren't gonna like it because it is one of those games that you look at it, you're like, I'm not playing that because it's very like nerdy, very like. The branding isn't very girly. It's very like, I don't know. I was like, there's no way I'm playing that. Like, that looks so lame, so dumb. Like, I'm not going to like it. And then you get into it.
It was so
and
fun.
Something changes inside you. And you're like, oh, yeah, this is fun. I like this kind of game. Yeah.
So now,
really good.
I'm like, okay, who can I host that wants to play Catan? And I was like, well, the only friends that I have that play are you and Steph. So.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, so we can
honestly get everyone else into it.
Yeah,
that's so funny. I know, and me and Miranda aren't like super game player kind of people. We don't like charades. We don't like. I don't know,
like
just like
attention being on me, like in the moment.
Yeah, exactly. We're just not that type of person. And so Catan is like, you don't really have to be like the center of attention the whole time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's so fun. If you haven't played, you should play during like this Christmas holiday season.
Yes.
Yeah, because it is actually so fun. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to play like the original like OG game.
Yeah, because the one that we got, there was like more resources like renewable energy and
okay. So yeah, I've never played.
It's crazy
with stuff like that.
So Ian, he's played the original, and he said this one to learn on this one was crazy because there was so much more.
Oh,
and the fact that I won. Hello.
Yeah, no, it's so fun. I used to like when we first started playing it, I was so obsessed with it. But you have to have like more than 3 people to play for it to be kind of fun. And so I got the game on my iPad, and I was just like playing robots or like playing people online. And it's so fun just so you can like learn how to do it. And because it is pretty hard game to learn.
Yes.
And it's hard when you only play it like once every 6 months.
Yeah.
Because it's like you'll just forget the rules of the game. And so, yeah, just to play it online is actually really fun.
I didn't
You can
even
play
know
on your
you
phone
could.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be my new hyperfixation.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was for me for a long time. And speaking of hyperfixations, this is something also that I didn't think I was going to talk about, but Whitney and Mark's dance.
Oh, yes. So good.
On Call Her Daddy.
Yeah.
Miranda, when I say I could not stop thinking about it for like 4 days straight,
Yeah.
I'm being so serious. I could not stop thinking about it. Like everything about it was just amazing. I even had to tell Avery the lore because I was like, no one else is talking about this. Like, I need to get it out. I like told him the whole lore from like The Secret Lives to Dancing with the Stars to the whole. I made him watch it because I was like, I haven't been able to watch it like on a bigger screen, so we're just gonna watch it right now. And he was like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to spend 30 minutes watching this. And I was like, it's not 30 minutes. Like you're just gonna watch this. Like I don't know how many minutes. It was like 2 minutes, and he even liked it. So it was just like phenomenal. I loved everything piece on it. I loved how deep people were going with it because I just love women who thrive.
Me
and I love
too.
women who are so confident and just go after what they want. And I think that's why I was just like so inspired by it. But yeah, I just like, I could not stop thinking about it. I watched it, I'm not even kidding, like 50 times already. It was so good. The music too, like I couldn't stop singing it. Oh my gosh.
And the fact that they literally like did that all in like 2 days.
I know.
Wild.
It's so crazy. It was so freaking good. I loved it so much. I did watch the whole interview before I watched the dance, which thankfully I restrained because I really wanted to watch it. But I was like, no, you got to watch the interview. There's a reason the interview's first and then the dance. So yeah, it was just like, I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I know it's old news now, but I was just like, so just like watching it over and over again. Like on TikTok, that's all my For You page was just like people talking about it. And it was like, there's this one TikTok where it's like, how do you stay motivated? And it's like that dance in the background. And I was like,
wild.
Yes. And I was like, that's so me. Like, how do you stay motivated? You watch this dance because that's literally what it was all about. And just the Joker reference, I got it right away. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is exactly how she's been viewed this whole time during the season. It was like people were loving her and then people hated her. And then she's like, okay, you know what? You hate me. I'm still on stage. I'm still going to do me. And just masterful, like true cinema. It was amazing. I loved all the camera work, the lighting.
It was really
everything
good.
Just came together so perfectly. And yeah, I just loved it.
So I had, you know, my obsession with Mormonism. So I had watched Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, but I hadn't watched, like when season 3 came out, I didn't like hop on it right away because I was waiting for Dancing with the Stars to finish.
Yeah.
And so to see like the discourse of everyone hating on her just for being ambitious really like got to me. And then so I watched the season, I think it was like the day that the Call Her Daddy interview came out.
Okay, yeah.
So I watched, like I was watching season 3 that day, and I had to turn it off because I was like crying so bad.
Stop!
And
really?
Ian was like, "Why are you crying?" And I literally had to tell him, I was like, "You don't understand, like the misogyny of people hating on a woman just because she's ambitious, and like me also being an ambitious woman and like relating so hard, not like because I'm like on a stage or anything, but just because I have dreams."
Yeah.
Like I was crying so hard, and then to watch that dance and like Call Her Daddy, the interview and everything, I was like, wow, this is just like art, and it's so inspiring, and I love her so much.
It was so art, like it was art to the fullest degree. It was so crazy, and everything coming together, because it's like one thing if they were to do the dance, but like it was the lighting, it was the color changes too. Like it goes blue when they're doing like the waltz or whatever dance it is. I don't know what dances they do in that, but it turned blue and you can hear the rain, because usually rain and blue is like very like, you kind of whenever you're thinking about blue and the rain and cloudiness, you always think of like just being down, sad, and I don't know, just like the colors and everything changing. It goes from red to like white, and everything was just so masterful.
The storytelling.
Like if one thing was off, it wouldn't have been as like it wouldn't have been as good.
Yeah.
Like if the lighting wasn't there, if the like even the camera work, if that wasn't like as good, it wouldn't have been as impactful.
When they spit.
Yes, like everything, like little things like that.
So
everything was just so good, and her like falling, and you can hear like that like high pitch when she like fell to the ground. You can hear like a high pitch like her like getting up, almost like a bomb just dropped.
Yeah, like her ears.
Like just that thinking in the music.
Yeah.
Oh my, I literally could not stop thinking about it, because there's so many things that go into art and people always forget about that. And I was just like thinking about like how weddings are like that, where it's like the art, like we couldn't take pretty photos if it wasn't for the florist and the planner and all the people that are involved with it. And so, yeah, I was just like, oh my gosh, it was just amazing. I loved it, every second of it. I was just like watching it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait to see more of Whitney, because I'm like, I was telling Avery, I was like, she is such a star. Like it is now for me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just cannot believe she's on this reality TV show. And just like the contrast of Jen and Whitney being on Dancing with the Stars and seeing how like different they are.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it's a good and bad thing, but you can just tell Whitney's so like meant to do so much more with like dancing and theater and all of the things. So it's just been crazy to like witness and see like that journey.
Also how they like carry themselves like in interviews and stuff. Like I feel like Whitney is so strong in the fact that like every interview she does, she talks about like, I'm ambitious, like this is what I want, I'm going after my dreams. And like no matter how much hate she gets, like her like why doesn't change. And like I just feel like, yeah, those are the people that get what they want.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, anyways, I didn't mean to talk about it, but I guess I just had to get it out.
We had to.
Because I really could not stop thinking about it for like 4 days. And I'm surprised I'm not hyper fixated on it now. But yeah, I just loved the music and the choreography and the cinema of it all. Like, oh, it was just so good. I'm going to have to watch it again after this. Because there was just so many good parts. Like every transition was good. The Mormon Wives like theme song being in it was just like so amazing. Oh, yeah, amazing. I loved it all. And I hope to see her do really, really big things. Because I'm like, yes, we need more women like that to show everyone like we can get what we want. You just have to, ignore the haters. But anyways, let's talk about your TikToks.
Okay, yes. So that's my other hyperfixation is like content creation.
Oh, which, really?
If you would have told me, like literally like 2 months ago, I would have been like, no, I'm never doing that. Okay, but now I'm so into it. So
yeah, what happened? What was the switch?
I think the switch for me was getting CapCut on my desktop.
Oh,
literally,
so funny.
Literally,
yeah.
Because like I feel like the whole reason why I was so put off by making videos is because like it took me so long to edit.
Yeah.
And I just like I didn't have a system down. But also like this is why just starting really is the name of the game, because you learn what you do and don't like. And so if I had never started, I would have never
never done it.
Yeah, I would have never done it, and I would have never figured out what I actually like. And so the cringe phase is like so necessary. Like you have to just experiment and figure out what you like with like anything in life, but especially putting yourself on social media.
Yes.
And so yeah, like my For You page is like all about like how to edit in CapCut.
Oh, no way. Okay, I love that.
And so I think like I also like use ChatGPT to be like, hey, give me like a content strategy plan, because I'm really overwhelmed. These are the things I want to talk about. These are the types of videos I want to create. How can I batch like filming and stuff? And so that's been really helpful, and to realize that like you can just take videos all day for one day and then have another day to edit them.
Yes.
And like try and like treat it like, you know, a workflow that we have in business already. So it's really exciting to me. And yeah, now that I'm like editing away on my little laptop, I'm like,
I love it.
I'm like a movie maker. Like,
stop. That's so good. No, that's so good. And I've been loving the content.
Oh, thank you. Also, I realized like filming on my back camera has helped a lot because I'm not watching myself.
Yes.
And when I watch myself, I get self-conscious.
Yes, me too.
And so, yeah, not only does it make the quality of your videos better, but you don't have to watch yourself. And so it feels way better.
Way better.
Yeah.
No, I love that. No, I've been loving all of what you've been doing on TikTok. Yeah, it's so good. Like the outfits and the putting the arrangement together and just you talking about your day.
Yeah.
When was that? Yesterday? Yeah, Monday.
So yesterday, like I kind of did a little vlog of like what I do on my day off. It was basically just grocery shopping. But another thing that's like on my For You page is like influencers complaining about being influencers, which is weird.
Oh.
And so like, because I feel like it's like oversaturated people trying to become influencers. That's what everyone is like talking about.
Yeah.
And for me, I have to go back to like my why. Like, why am I creating content? And it's basically only the sole purpose is for my potential clients to understand my personality.
Yeah.
And so when I think of things like through that lens, I'm like, okay, how can I just like show who I am? I'm not out here trying to like, you know, get brand deals. Like if that comes, amazing. But that's not what I'm really doing it for.
Yeah.
And it takes away the pressure a lot.
Yes.
And
the not having to like be viral or anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like if I get 3 views, cool. But whenever my potential clients come to my TikTok, they can scroll and look through all of my videos that I have. Like it's basically just like a catalog of things that they can use to like me better. And like I'm using it as like, I know we're probably going to talk about this more in a future episode about marketing, but I'm really using mine as like nurturing those like the warm audience.
Yes.
So
yes, because if you're choosing between a photographer that doesn't post anything about their personal life and there's a photographer that is, you're more likely to go to the one that you know because of those videos.
And it doesn't even have to be your personal life, but like if they can't ever hear your voice, like how do they know? Like, you know what I mean? Like your voice says so much about you.
Yes, yes.
And so I'm like, I want them to know what I sound like, how I like walk through.
When I think also these days, like people are choosing photographers with the same values, morals, everything like that, plus how you do art. It's not just like, oh, they take pretty photos, I'm just going to book them. I mean, there might be some people like that, but I feel like our ideal clients are really looking for that personality and like how we're going to make them feel on the day. And so that's really hard when they don't know how you work on the day. So the only way you can do it is if you like post videos about yourself or like
talking to the camera,
or even honestly, you can do it in captions too, but they'll never know unless you say something.
Yes. And I feel like I had a thought and it just went away. I remember. So like the biggest part of my brand, my personal brand, is how I make people feel. And how are they ever going to know that if I don't show my personality? And so because that's such like a big brand pillar of mine, like like the thing that makes me stand out is I treat you this way and you're going to feel this way. Then I want my clients to understand that more.
Because it is hard. Like, how would you know just based on your photos?
Exactly.
You wouldn't be able to.
Because you can't feel like an experience just in one photo. So
that's
why I am really into TikTok right now.
Yeah, I think showing your personal side will do really, really good. Especially just for everything, for your family side, for your wedding stuff, and
also whatnot. If you want to know how crazy the universe is about like ideal clients, so I posted basically just an outfit video of what I was wearing on my day off. Okay, and it was like this big red quarter zip sweater. My New York couple, Thomas and Alexandra, they texted me and a picture of Thomas wearing the exact same sweater. And he was like, I knew you were my photographer icon inspo, but now you're also my like fashion inspo. And I'm like, stop. This is hilarious.
That is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. No, that's so true. And what I had been thinking about too with ideal clients and everything is like how my style is or not my style, but like my fashion sense. I really want clients that are like fashionable and really think about those types of details for their wedding. And so if I don't care about it, then why would they book me? And so it's like, I feel like that would be like a big brand pillar for me going into the new year, is like just showing up more in my fashion and like showing more of my own fashion so that people know that I care about that too, because my ideal clients care about it. Not that I'm not doing it because they care about it, because I also care about it, but just like as an...
But if you never show it, how are they going to know?
Exactly. They wouldn't know. And so I just want to be, the type of photographer that like shows up to their weddings and they're like, oh my gosh, you look great. Because I feel like that's a compliment that I've been getting a lot to my shoots. Even just like, I went to a bridal shower recently and I just wore like, what's it called? A blazer with just pants and like a belt around my blazer, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, you look so good. They were just complimenting the whole time. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So I just want that to be like a part of my brand too. But again, like if I don't show it, people are just not gonna know. They're just gonna guess, which you don't want people guessing.
Also, I feel like the simplicity of an outfit video, like just showing what you're wearing to music, I feel like everyone should do that because everyone's personal style is so different. And like people are going to be attracted to like one style over the other. And so you're going to attract more ideal clients that way. Like, because at the end of the day, we are our own ideal clients. So yeah, like no matter what your style is, you should be sharing it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you said in your last TikTok you were doing a no buy something?
Yes.
What?
That's also part of like Project Pan, I think.
Oh, okay. So I don't know anything about this.
So I have just been like, I've been really into like saving and like, I like opened up like a high yield savings account. Like I'm doing the whole thing, like I'm budgeting everything. Because I'm 30 and I'm trying to get rid of my debt. And so with a lot of that, like I think slowly this whole year, I've been slowly getting better and slowly getting better. But then I kind of just realized that like I do have an overconsumption problem. And even though like it's because I thrift a lot, I'm still like spending money at the thrift store that I don't really like. I don't need all these things. Like I felt so cluttered. So I decluttered. And then I was like, okay, I want to see if I can not only survive but thrive with what I have right now.
I love it.
So I'm not buying for Q1, which, I'm starting now because I always start in December. I'm not buying any clothes, even at the thrift store. I'm not buying any new skincare. I can, of course, like replace things, but I'm trying like not anything new. Yeah. Or makeup or hair products, anything. And yeah, so we're going to see how I feel at the end of the quarter. If it felt really restrictive, then obviously like I can, shop more.
Yes.
But I just want to see how I feel because I've never just done that.
Yeah, I think it should.
It's only going to make me
easy.
feel good. Yeah. Well, and it's also been really nice to like shop my own closet and like outfit repeat and try and
switch things up.
Yep. Yeah. So, and even like me and Ian are kind of the same size. So like I shop his closet too.
I love that.
Like I'm wearing his shirt right now. So yeah, that's part of my no buy.
Oh my gosh. I love that. Okay. I need to start thinking about stuff like that. I just haven't the last 2 weeks. So now I think this week and just like, I guess the rest of the year, I'm going to start thinking more of like, what do I want to do in Q1 and things like that. So decluttering is definitely on top of my list. I need to do that. Especially, I think we're moving in like at the end of February, early March. And so we really need to declutter the house before we do that. And I want to get like get ahead of it before it's like, oh, move week and I have to do everything all at once. So I'm going to start slow.
Slowly
and then
do it. Yeah.
Also, that's another goal of mine is like to get all my finances in order because it is just a mess. I think it's just a mess right now and I need to fix it up. But it's like so hard, honestly, to find the time to do that and to have like the motivation to do it too, because it's just like just not something that I love to do. Like look at numbers and figure out budgets and things like that. But it honestly is so necessary because again, yeah, we're 30s, so we need to adult. Like we need to
It's honestly changed my life, and I've only been doing it for like a month. So.
Yeah, no, I need to go through like a little boot camp or something with myself and just like get that in order because it's so true. I'm like, okay, you should have that figured out by 30, or at least like have your 30s to like figure it out because yeah, it's just like it'll be a mess if I don't fix it now.
Right. Yeah.
So definitely gonna do that. And I think when is it? In a week, 2 weeks? Time is so, I don't even know what day it is today, but we're gonna have like a little mastermind. I always call it a mastermind, but it's really not a mastermind. It's just like we're just gonna get together and talk about the New Year's goals, things like that. It is a
mastermind, I think.
Yeah, just like we're just gonna get together with some friends and do all of that for the new year. So I'm excited about that, but I need to start thinking about like what I want to do for the first quarter because I don't think I want to plan the whole year, but at least having the first quarter will feel good.
Yes.
To do.
The whole year is really overwhelming.
Yeah, it is. Like you just don't know where you're going to be or what's going to happen. Exactly. And I mean, I'll have like New Year's goals, I think, for like the whole year, but I think really planning out the first quarter is where I've never done that. I don't think.
We kind of did last quarter.
We kind of did, but I really want to like really hone in just on the first quarter and not like the whole year as a whole.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I get trapped in like the whole year instead of just like focusing on the next three months. So I really need to do that. But speaking of things that I'm fixing, one of the things that I have been so bad about is like my time management. And so that's something that's like top priority for me just in general. I was going to say for the rest of the year, but literally the rest of the year is almost over. And so I changed my working schedule.
Ooh.
Because it's really hard. I never really talk about this, but I have ADHD and it's really hard for me to have a schedule. And it's also really hard on me to be too flexible. So it's like, how do you find the happy medium? It's so hard, especially when you don't have a boss, when no one's like looking over your work or anything and you're a solo entrepreneur. It's just like, well, it's just me. And it's so hard because sometimes I'm like, oh, let's go to a coffee shop. And then that kind of throws off the schedule that I'm trying to do. And so I also have like an all or nothing mindset.
You and me both, sister.
So hard to push through that because I just want to do it all in one day or nothing at all, which is what? That makes no sense. I used to do that like when I first started photography, like my galleries, like I would just push through a whole day just to get it done because I knew I couldn't do just like one section at a time. It was crazy. Like why do that to yourself? I don't know. I just don't think my brain just doesn't work like that. So anyways, so I changed my working schedule because I was like, I need something to help me do this because if I want to reach my goals, I need to like be really consistent with my time management. And I don't have kids, so it's like that's not holding me back. It's just like my own brain, my own self that's holding me back from like all the goals that I want to reach. And also just being more organized because I do want to do a lot. And with the podcast, with wedding photography, with education, like it's a lot to do. And since my time management isn't spent in the best way, it's like I can't get it all done because I'm just not able to do it all. And also whenever you don't have like a set schedule, it could all feel overwhelming and then you just get overwhelmed and then you don't want to do it. So it's just like a vicious cycle. So my daily schedule is very structured, but also very flexible. And I think that's like the only thing that's been working with my ADHD brain. But I think it'll work for anyone that's like an entrepreneur, even if you don't have ADHD. So the way I plan my days now is through theme days and routines. And I've been doing it for the past like 3 weeks and it's been good. It's been really, really good. So this is how I like break it down. Every morning I start with the exact same 3 things. It's a morning routine, and then I open up the app that I've been using to schedule my daily work schedule. It's called Sun Sama, and I do a like super quick like daily planning session, and this takes maybe like 5 minutes. I check my calendar and then I pick one non-negotiable that I have to do that day. Like this is the one thing you have to do. So that way I'm not overwhelmed with everything I have to do. It's like if I get this one thing done, I'll be pretty happy. And then I choose like 1 or 2 supporting tasks because I know it won't take me too long to that one thing. So then I'm like, okay, I could probably get 1 or 2 other things done instead of like, I don't know, just looking at my to-do list and being like, oh my God, I'm never going to finish this. But prioritizing, I think it's helping, especially when it's like that one non-negotiable. Like I have to finish this gallery today. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's been helping a lot. And then my day is shaped by a theme because as much as I like to say I can multitask, I feel like my brain really goes into flow state when I'm doing one thing that's almost the same, if that makes sense. So on Monday, it's my wedding CEO day. So that's emails, timelines, questionnaires, sneak peeks, galleries, basically all the like running my business types of tasks. And Tuesday is the podcast day because that's when we record. I prep the notes in the morning, and then my brain just knows that Tuesdays, podcast days, I'm going to podcast, record, edit, and just get that done. So that's been really good. And then Wednesday is a content day. This is when I film TikToks and Reels, edit my outfit videos, write captions. It's just like a creative day and just kind of like an on-camera day too. And then Thursday is my deep work day. This is where I do like my big editing chunks, inbox clean out, gallery delivery stuff, and anything that like needs my actual focus on. So that's like my deep work day. And then Friday is publish and plan. So I publish the podcast, share clips, do any final like client communication before the weekend. And then that way I can plan Monday so that it feels less chaotic. And I think the reason that it works really well too is because I'm not carrying the mental clutter into the nighttime too.
Yeah.
So I'm like checking things off. I know what I'm going to do the next day. I know what I'm going to do for the entire week. And if I need to schedule like specific task, I know what day I should do it. And so that just works really well. And also just helps with the decision fatigue too, because without the theme days, I would just go in and be like, well, I don't know I don't know when to schedule this and when I'm going to do that. And so the decisions, it's too much. I can't make decisions.
Yeah.
And so having the theme days really has helped be like, oh, okay, I'll just do that on Thursday since I'm like editing TikToks or whatever it is. It's just easier to make the decision rather than it just be like, well, I can do it any day at any time. And I don't know when I'm going to do it. And then I just don't end up doing it. So yeah, that's been really helpful so far. So hopefully if you have this problem, you can do that too. Just like have theme days for things.
That's how I structure my weeks too.
Yeah.
And it's really helpful.
Yeah, it's been really, really good. And just the decisions. I don't know what it is about making decisions that makes my brain just like so fatigued and just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to make decisions. It just helps so much. So yeah, that's what I've been doing lately, and it's been amazing. I love it. Yeah, that's what I've been working on recently because it's just like I'm just tired of not having a work schedule. Like I need to have a work schedule, and it's also nice that it's flexible too.
Right.
That I can
it's
do
like
whatever.
Structured but loosely. It's like structured by the theme.
Yes.
But then it's like you don't have to do this one task at 9 a.m.
Yes,
you know?
exactly. Yes, exactly. I can do it whenever, but at least I'll have it done and I won't have to make the decision to get it done because it's already in my calendar. And I'm like, okay, yeah, what's next? Okay, yeah, I should probably do emails, or yeah, I should maybe declutter my Dubsado or whatever it is. And so, yeah, it's been really good. And I'm excited to pull that into the new year and not, again, wait into the new year because it's like, why wait? Let's just do it now.
Why wait?
Yeah.
Cue Hillary Duff's song.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Speaking of Hilary Duff, she's been killing it lately.
I know.
Have you listened to her new song?
Yeah.
Such a bop. She's so cool. Oh my gosh. That is so millennial of us.
So millennial.
I love it. I'm glad she's making a comeback. But anyways, the schedule, and then I feel like I was going to talk. I was going to talk about Dubsado because I applied to be a part of their Dubsado ambassador program. It's like their first one they've ever done, and I got accepted. And so now my code gets you 30% off your first month or 30% off your first year. So
sick.
Pretty cool. So if you hear me talking about Dubsado a lot more lately, that's why. And I'm glad that I was able to do it because I feel like I've always been talking about Dubsado and they've never had like an official program. They have referral links for anyone that uses Dubsado, but I think I get a little bit more of a discount for people. And yeah, I've just been like, oh, this is perfect. So we talk about Dubsado all the time on the podcast. I'm always telling people to switch over to Dubsado, and they just changed their interface too. So
it's so nice.
They're going through
love it.
a new season right now, and it's been so fun to see. And yeah, we love Dubsado, and we're always talking about it. So yeah, if you use my code KIMBERLY30, it'll give you 30% off your first month or year, which is a pretty good discount.
That's
I
really
think.
good.
So yeah, if you hear me talking about Dubsado, that's why. I'm your newest Dubsado ambassador. But is there anything else that you wanted to talk about?
My latest follow on Instagram is Shalise Michael Photography, and I'm obsessed. I just found her in my For You page.
Really? Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
Or the Explore page, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
on Instagram. And so I really like her work because it is like my ideal kind of candid photography.
Really?
And
I can't wait to see.
She does like very cool angles. Like,
okay.
Like cool perspectives that aren't normal. And like I love that shit. And she's like very like creative with her framing and angles, but it still feels very in the moment.
Okay.
Like it doesn't feel like there's creative like, you know, like creative directing and like editorial style.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like people are either like in that camp or they're like documentary.
Yes.
But I like how she does documentary like candids, but still like with a very cool like editorial framing and like angles and lighting and stuff, which I feel like that is like where like my best photos, I feel like, okay, yeah, it like merges the two worlds. And so I really, really enjoyed her work.
Oh my gosh. What was her name again?
Shalise Michael Photography. Okay. Shalise is like CHELLISE, I think.
Okay, amazing. Ooh, I can't wait to follow.
Yeah, and a bunch of like my inspo photographers followed her, so I was like, okay.
Ooh, okay. I love that. I love when I see that too. Okay, amazing. I'll have to follow her. I'm excited. I haven't really been on Instagram lately, so I haven't really been following anyone, but yeah, I'm excited to see someone's work.
Yes.
Especially our latest follows have been pretty good.
They've been fire.
They've been really, really good. But okay, guys, thanks for listening to us again for another week. And we will see you next week with another episode. Bye.
Love ya.